YouTube. Join my YouTube to see my screen. YouTube to see my screen. UT4. All right, perfect. All right, I think we locked and loaded. We're ready to go, everybody. All right, everybody. So put in the chat, where y'all from? Okay, Chris is Damon. I'm still trying to get access to the trading tutorial. Chris, how you do you get out of a trade when scalping? Ronald, the same exact way. Damien, that to trading view tutorial should be in the system. My team told me they threw that in there already. I would definitely take a look at that. What's your opinion on sentiment indicator? Not sure what the sentiment indicator is. If you want to see my screen, come on over to my YouTube channel. Come on over to my YouTube channel if you want to see my screen. And we're going to get started, everybody. Answer a few questions. And let's go from there. One second. Let's see if I got my Instagram here. All right, I want to show you guys something as well. One second. So, and on this call, let me make sure I understand where everybody's at. If you've taken the if you've taken the free course, right? If you took that free course, put a let me know if you took the free course. Put a 1 in the chat. If you've taken the free course, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, I'm looking for something right here. I'll be with y'all 1 second. I'm trying to get into something, but I finally, there you go. There we go. Okay, so let me show you guys something. So the reason why I said everybody who took the free course, listen to this. This is what a guy posted on my Instagram. This is what a guy posted on my Instagram earlier today. Let me show you guys this. Because the reason why I asked who actually taken the course before. I asked that question because I want you to say, okay, you took the course, but what happens when you implement what you've taken in the course, right? So look right here. This is a post that I posted earlier today, right? You guys see this on my screen? My guy Andrew right here. He's in my inner circle. He's in my inner circle. He said, "Oh, this is from." If you look at the date right there, if I can zoom in some for you. There you go. All right. So if you look at the date right here, this says September 8th. This was Friday at 3:54 p.m. Andrew said, "Oh my God, the market keeps delivering. I love it. Not bad." Hold on a second. I don't think Instagram. There we go. All right. Okay, so right here, you see that Andrew said, "Oh my God, the market keeps delivering. I love it. Not bad for only trading 2 days this week." So he made $1,100 today and $1,400 for the week, and he only traded 2 days. Okay, so that means one day he made about what, 200 and some change, 290, almost $300, and the other day he made $1,100. Okay, that was on Friday. All right. But look right here. This is what I want to show you. Look right here. Mike Bain now, he said, free course is easily worth $400. Since that's what I about made immediately after I applied the knowledge with options on SPX. I'm showing you this is because I want you guys to understand something. It's not just about watching the course, okay? The free course, that 3-hour free course, I give you a whole lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I give you an awful lot, right? A whole lot, okay? But it's not just about taking the free course and say, oh, I got some information. It's about implementing the information. And now if you don't know how to set your account up and all of those particular things, that means you have not taken my mastermind, right? But if you have taken the mastermind, and that free course should have been like it should have just been a reminder or a refresher for you, okay? Should have just been a refresher for you. But the main thing is this. What I want you guys to understand is this. It's all about implementation. It's all about implementation. Andrew joined in the Promised Land about 4 or 5 months ago, and now he's already having $1,000 days, $1,000 weeks, $1,000 days. Now imagine you, for example, Andrew made $1,400 for the week, $1,100 on Friday. He only traded 2 days. So I mean, both his days was winning trades and winning days of trading. Now imagine if your mortgage was $1,400. If your mortgage was $1,400, you literally just you could have paid your mortgage payment off of 2 days of trading. 2 days of trading, you could have paid your mortgage payment. Because Andrew made $1,400. You would have made your mortgage payment is $1,400. You take that $1,400 out of your account, pay your mortgage, and you still have that money in your check, right? Hitting your account, and now it doesn't have to be withdrawn from your account to go to your mortgage. Okay? So implementation, everybody. Implementation, all right? That's what it's all about, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with these questions. I see we got, what's going on, Damien? How you doing? You can take yourself off mute, brother.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, sorry, I'm checking now to make sure I got trading views in my portal. I'm checking now to make sure I'm not exactly sure.
Yep. And which port are you referring to? Let me make sure, because it may be in a different port. I'm thinking.
I was in the June class.
The June class. Okay, let me double check the June class one too. Now I'll do it right here while I'm on the phone, while we on here. We'll knock it out.
And also, I know I exceeded the 100 trades. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah. I've been trying to wait until January 1st, but I already got some the funds into the Ameritrade. I'm ready to go. Just been practicing, like you said, though, like the 100 trades.
So tell me how you feel. Like, tell me, how do you feel?
Honestly, I've been killing it with scalping.
Yep.
And my goal has become take profits. Take profits.
Mm-hmm.
Take profits. And I know you want us to say stop losses, but I like the idea of sometimes take profits is stop loss.
Yeah.
I'm starting to figure it out.
That's true. I love how you just said that. You guys, if you're new to trade, you may not understand what he just said, but he just said something powerful. He said sometimes your stop loss is taking profits. Man, that's absolutely correct. I'm gonna have to steal that from you, brother.
I got it from somebody else.
I'm gonna have to steal that from you. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true.
But I'm gonna just continue to listen to you, and man, you don't have to break the question Q&A for me right now.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm going to mute. Is that okay?
Yeah, do your thing. No, I had one more question for you though. With your scalping, tell me, what are you looking at when you're scalping? Give us an idea of what you're doing.
I still, all right, so first of all, I still obey the rules. Everything you taught us, the 9, I mean, I'm watching the 9MA, the 9MA 21, but I also go back to the previous day, and I look at the story then, see where, looking for levels that the price is hitting off of, and also I've been doing like I've been trading in the morning, like at open. I watch the price level. I put it in a box, like you said.
Yeah.
Put it in the box. The low and the high. What else? What up? Scalping been making me get out of position faster. Well, you know what I mean. Take profits, but then I'll get back in there. You know, as the day continues to go on, and if it catches, if I'm on the trend, I'll stay in there. And I look at the 1 hour, like you said, the 1 hour, because the 1 hour, 4 hour. It tells us like where is the 9MA and 21 at? Where's the story? It's telling us at the bigger picture. I've done that. What else? Man, I gotta be honest with you. I've been having Greg Brisby took your class in April. He's been killing me. I don't want to call him out, but he's been killing me. But he's been my go-to. Like, hey, what do you do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's good.
Straight to him, and like. He always tells me, hey, look at the story. You're supposed to be looking at the story, you know?
Yeah.
Everything we learn from class. Everything.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Good stuff. And it's nothing like, man, it's nothing like having an accountability partner with you, man. Like that accountability partner is everything. It's the fact that you can lean on Greg. Listen, that's dope. Shout out to Greg.
I gotta say this. Also, I got my wife. She's gonna be in class in October, and another guy from work.
Dope.
Aside from that, in the future, we're gonna get there. One of us, more likely than me. I'm gonna shoot for that promised land class. But this is great. This is life changing, straight up.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Go ahead and check that June portal right now. Refresh it or log back out, log back in. You should see at the very bottom. It should say Trading View Tutorial. Also, man, congratulations. You know, if you need anything, man, let me know. Also, you do have an affiliate link as well. So, I pay a 50% affiliate thing. No, I'm talking about for you. Like you said, one of your friends is going to be in a class this upcoming October. So you get 50% of the class cost. So if they buy VIP, you'll get $300 off of it.
I got you.
Yep. So
maybe my wife can get in there.
Yeah, definitely.
She's in the class too.
Yep. Sound like a plan. Okay.
All right.
Good stuff. No problem. Good stuff, bro. Let's see who's next. We have EJ on you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Understand you use like a 10 delta to 20 delta when you buy a put or buy a call, right?
Yes. So I will buy anywhere from a 10 to a 20 delta, but I'm buying multiple deltas.
Yeah.
Multiple contracts. I'm sorry. Multiple contracts. Yeah.
My question is, right? Do you do that on leaps too? Like if you see like,
yeah,
you know, SPY and you want to buy a leap for SPY up to a year, would you use a 10 delta, the 20 delta?
Yep. Same thing. Exactly. Same thing. And just buy. And like I'm saying, I'm treating everything exactly the same as if I'm buying more contracts. That's all.
Okay, that's the only question I had. Thank you so much.
No problem. How's everything going? Which class did you take?
Everything is going good.
Did you?
The 5-day class. I'm sorry. My apologies.
What month was it?
April.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. Perfect. All right. Miss Charmaine Hills, how you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Ms. Hills?
Thank you. I have a question.
Okay.
When you get on the chart, and I was setting everything up, I found out that I had to uninstall and reinstall back into the laptop in order for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do the trader, push the trader, and then the active trader to delete some of those windows
Mm-hmm.
because it's 4 windows, but it went to 2, and then there was not an active trader on the side as you had instructed to click to remove that extra window.
Yep.
It won't move for me.
Yep. So what I want you to do is go back. So go. You do want to have the active trader on the side, right?
Right, but it's not there.
Yep. So what I want you to do is go to the top right. Matter of fact, let me see. Put my screen. One second, everybody. I thought my thinkorswim was up, but it wasn't. So 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. This will have to work. Okay, 1 second. All right, so right here, say for example, we come right here. You know how you have one box right here? Okay, so what you do is you're going to add your second box, and now you have 2 boxes, and there go your symbol box. If you do this right here, you see how you have 1 box right here, then you come here, active trader. There's no box right there, right? There's no box right here because you came over here and hit active trader. So click that off, come back up here to this box right here, click right there, and now that box is right there for you to put your symbol in for active trader. That makes sense, Ms. Hills? Does that make sense? I'm not sure if you're saying, you're on mute if you're saying something, Ms. Hills. She might have still.
I'm sorry.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, I did that, but my active trader is at the top like yours is showing. And I put the 2 boxes as you just showed me.
Uh-huh.
But I still don't have an active trader on the side, on my right side.
So right here you don't see this box right here.
Yes, I do, but I have there's no active trader on that side.
Oh, so you don't see any numbers or anything, right? That's what you're saying?
No, I mean it's blank, but on the video it says there's an active trader on the right hand side of that square.
Oh, you mean like this?
Hold on, let me come back to you.
Like this active trader right here.
Where's your mouse? I'm sorry.
Let's see, mouse.
Yes, it's no active trader over there.
That's fine. You don't need that. You don't need this at all. Only thing you have to do is come up here to this box right here. Click on this one to make it 2 boxes, and then put the contract right here in this box that I'm at right now.
Oh, okay.
That's all you need.
All right.
Yep. And that active trader is right here for you. But you don't want to have that active trader open. You want that one closed at all times.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. All right. Any other questions? See if anybody have any other questions. Any other questions? Any other questions? What's going on, Calvin Walters? What's going on, Calvin Brown? What's going on, Chastity? D. Derek, how y'all doing? Any questions? Let me go to the YouTube, see if there's any questions on YouTube right quick. Any questions on Instagram?
Yo, bro, I got a question.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, Calvin?
Oh man, not too much of nothing, bro. I was just wondering, like, say if I start off with $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much do I, if I'm going in on the play? How much? How do I know how much money that I'm putting into it that goes towards that stock?
Yep. So if you put $1,000 in, right? So let's go through here. Let's go back to. I don't know why thinkorswim is not acting right. Check my other screen.
Now, at the same time, I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, everybody on the phone, but I took the class, right, and you gave up them jewels, like you can daggone go down there and buy several other ones for cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying, and have a high delta, you know, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, if I was just to start off, because, you know, I've been paper trading and everything, you know, they give you unlimited amount of money that you ain't even got. I don't have it. I ain't got no 100 racks. Just you know,
yeah, they give you 200. They give you 200. Yeah, they give you 200,000 of fake money.
They ain't got
Yeah,
like that. I want to dad gonna do my stuff like on the really real. You know, if I start out right here, how much money do I? You know what I'm saying? When I put the money in there.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying, because you know, say you done said a lot of times, like if you put $1,000 in there, and then you put a 10% stop loss, and you get stopped out, you just lose what?
Roughly $100. Yep, roughly $100.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you know how much did you put in there? What is worth? That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yep, I got you. So right here, let me go to on demand. I'm gonna show my screen. Share my screen once it pulls up. All right, here we go. All right, so this is kind of like when you're buying and selling, right? So okay, so right here we buying and selling, right? So I'm gonna do the long way. If I want to buy Apple, I'll come here to Apple and say I have $1,000 that I want to put into a trade. Okay, so I come here on Apple and I see that I see right here, this stock right here says this is strike price 180 and it's going for $1.37. So if I click right here, okay, if I click right there and I hit confirm, you will see right here it pulls up and tells me how much this trade costs. So this trade right here would cost $1,380. So that's more than 1,000, right? So I can come down over here and say, hey, I only want to buy 7 contracts. Confirm send. Now I'm only spending $959. Okay, so that's how much I have into this trade, $959. So that's one way you can see it. Then once you actually get into the trade, 1 second. And then once you actually get into the actual trade, like I'm in the trade now, you come down here, you will see you will see that I have down here, you will see that it says I have 7 contracts, that's the quantities, plus 7 at a trade price of 133. So if I want to do the math and say how much I spent, we know 7 contracts is 700 shares because every contract equals 100 shares. So I do 700 times by 1.33. That'll tell me how much money I spent. That makes sense? Is that the question you're asking? That's the question you asking, Calvin? You're on mute if you're talking. You may have to step away. But so that's how you realize how much money you're in the trade after the trade. Now, if I want to sell right here, right? Say I want to sell, and I want to set a 10% stop loss, and I want to do this is the long way to do it. But I come here, do my stop. And then I can say, hey, I want my stop to be when the stock price get to whatever, right? Wrong way. Confirm send. Boom. Now I have a stop in place. And as you can see right here on my screen, if the stock comes down to this level, it's going to sell and take profits. Sell and take a loss. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. I got something else to ask you, bro.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I took the little course with the Airbnb and the stock class, right?
Yes, sir.
And when I asked you some questions about that, bro, you put the link in the chat how we could get back on there, but I was so busy listening to the information, I never got the link.
Okay, so you need the link. You need the actual link to the replays and everything.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second. I'm finna send you a direct message right now with that information. 1 second. And you've already been logged in one time, right? Well, you haven't been logged in at all yet.
Yeah, I've been logged in, bro. Calvin Brown 427@gmail.com, bro.
No, I'm talking about have you been logged into the actual
Course that was taking place.
yeah, to the replay port. I need to make sure I'm sending you the right link.
No, I never had the replay. I never had the replay because I was at work and I come home and catch like ad food and stuff, and that's when I was asking questions like, we're gonna have access to this, you know, just like when we take,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, your course and you give us all that you have it for life.
Yep.
You know.
I just sent it to you. Check your messages. I just sent it over to you. And you should be good.
What'd you say? You sent it on email or something?
No, go check the Zoom chat. Check the Zoom chat.
Zoom chat. Man,
What is the quickest way to add a stop loss if I'm scalping? Active Trader. Trade using Active Trader, Philip. That's the fastest way to do it. If you use Active Trader, you can just hit the button. Boom, boom, boom. You good. SPX and Leaps. How expensive would it be if I wanted a couple contracts? So with XPX, Leaps gonna be very expensive. Okay, it's gonna be very expensive. Look at buying SPY. If you don't have, if you have the money, yeah, definitely do SPX. But if you do not have the money, buy SPY. It's cheaper. But SPX contracts, when you do a year out, is very expensive. Very expensive. Best app I've used for changing stop losses, Weeble. Very easy to move up and down. Oh, that's Jay Washington. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Do you trade the US 30? No, I do not. Any other questions in the Zoom chat? Y'all kind of no questions today. What's going on?
I think last week I was on this Q&A and you said after the mastermind classes, like certain people are selected, not everyone is chosen for the inner circle. Like, how is that determination made as far as like continuation after the mastermind?
Yeah, so with my inner circle, I'm real tedious about who joins, just because I don't want anybody that's. So I got bit by a mosquito and it's tearing my leg up. Okay, so we have a process where you have to apply for it, and then we get on a phone call and have like an interview type thing, have a conversation over the phone with me or somebody on my team. But the main thing, we're looking for your personality. We're looking to see what's your actual goals, what's your mission, what you're looking to get out of it. If it aligns with what we're teaching and things of that nature, hey, welcome to the program, right? But if it does not align, we basically say it's not a good fit for us, because I'm responsible for everyone that comes through the program. So I'm responsible for everyone that comes through the program. So the people that's already in the program, I'm still responsible for anybody else that comes in, making sure they don't mess up their flow. Basically main thing is we don't want any negative Nancy's. Cannot have negative Nancy's and that things of that nature, right? We had one person who was in there in the program and literally I probably did like 5 or 6 101s with her, right? Like 5 or 6 101s with her, and she literally told me, she's like, on the 101, thank you very much. This is so helpful. Next thing you know, I get a call from her a couple weeks later, say, you're not helping me at all, XYZ. I'm like, ma'am, we have 101 set up every single week just for me and you, because I want to help you get to where you want to get to, right? Because my whole thing, when you come into the Promised Land group, I want to make sure that you get where you need to get to, right? But long story short, we had to, basically remove her from the program because it wasn't working, right? So we don't want any negative Nancy's, right? And we want people who are going to be upright and responsible, and they're going to be truthful, right? That's one of the main things we're looking for. Hopefully that answers your question.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for that information.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions?
Yeah, I got a question, bro. Is there any type of way to to get into the promised land? Is it can you make a payment plan or something like that?
Yeah, we have payment plans, and we have payment plans for you, and funding where you don't have to pay anything out of pocket, all that stuff. So there's multiple ways you can get into it. You can pay out of pocket, cash, or you can get on our payment plans as well. And we will reopen the promised land back up in October.
Okay, sound good, bro.
Yep, no problem.
Hey, write me down. I'm trying to jump in there, bro.
Yes, sir. Love to have you, Calvin. Love to have you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to be there, bro.
All right, we got Miss Carolyn on you.
Hi, Chris. How you doing? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
I joined your class back in June, and
Okay.
I'm gonna be transparent. I didn't do no paper trades. I had some study partners. They did the class, I want to say back in April. So I spent last week on a call with them pretty much all morning. My system is set up. I'm having trouble setting up the boxes, trying to tell the story. So the TD Ameritrade is set up, the money is in the account.
Mm-hmm.
So when I set the boxes up, I'm looking for the high and the low. Like, how do you draw, what I'm looking at to draw my lines, my boxes, what I'm looking for?
Yep. So it's multiple ways you can do it, right? You can use your pivots. Okay, you can use your pivots. You can also use your support and resistance, right? So what I would do is I would start off first using my first. I'm gonna tell you need to go do some paper trading, okay?
Yes.
Do some paper trading, right? And this is when you can practice drawing your lines doing paper trading. But draw your support and resistance levels starting to 3 year, 1 week, 1 year, 1 day, 4 hour, like we showed you in the class. But also look at your previous day high, your previous day low. Those are some good levels to draw as well. Okay. And then from there you're looking for your DMT, your decision making time, right? And when you have your decision making time, you're looking for that decision making time inside of one of those boxes.
Okay.
And then that's kind of where you want to focus it. But also want you to make sure that you understand, look at your supply and demand, all the information on supply and demand that we taught you as well. Okay? Because that's going to be very, very helpful with you understanding where's the bottom of the bottom and where's the top of the top. And then you'll be able to see everything else in between as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let me know if you have any other questions, though, okay?
Okay.
Someone says, buying contracts that are out the money 7 months out and lower deltas don't lose value as fast, which is cool to mitigate risk. Can you elaborate on the other way around, out of the money and 6 months out? How do higher deltas work out in that instance like this? So this is what I came to the realization of. We actually did some testing on this, right? That's a great question. Anytime you buy out the money and buy more contracts, say for example you want a 50-cent delta, right? If I buy out the money, if I buy in the money and I buy a 50-cent contract, it may cost me $5, right? But if I buy out the money and I buy 5 10-cent contracts, it may cost me $2.50, right? I get half the price, right? You're going to make more. Let me mute everybody 1 second. You're going to make more money if you have out the money contracts. Some people may be saying, no, you won't. No, you won't. Nah, yes, you will. This is the reason why. Say, for example, you're in a call option. With the call option, we know if the stock goes the right, if you 8, 9 months out, 10 months, one year out, and the stock goes the direction you want it to go, your delta is going to start going up. So say, for example, you get that one contract you bought at a 50-cent delta, it goes up to a 1 delta, right? Goes up to the highest delta it can possibly go to is a 1. So now you have one contract with the 1 delta, which is great. But if I have if I have 5 10-cent deltas and that same stock goes up, and say those deltas goes from 10 to them deltas go from 10 to 50. Now I got 5 50-cent deltas compared to your one delta. So now I have 250 delta, and you still have 100 delta. So I'm making more money than what you will make because your money is capped or your delta is capped. My delta has a lot more space before it becomes capped. Your delta is capped at 1. My delta is capped at 5. My delta is capped at 500. Your delta is capped at 100. So therefore, over time, I will make more money than what you would make. Okay? So that's why I buy out the money instead of buying in the money. Somebody says, Christopher, a lot of people don't realize how much an extra $250 per week with a minimum risk makes in your life. I would love to retire early. Right now, I'm focused on making my options my overtime pay. Yes, sir. $250 a week changed a whole lot. $250 a week changed a whole lot of stuff. It's $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. $12,000 a year. Christopher Holmes. Chris, I want to give you the utmost respect, brother. Mike Harris and myself doing the 10K challenge now. Let's go. Yeah, Chris and Mike, y'all doing numbers right now, man. Y'all going in. Congratulations, man. Like, so Christopher Holmes and Mike Harris, they took the class a few months ago, man. And when I say they literally, I talked to Mike. I actually saw Mike in person. And he's like, man, me and Chris, we meet up every single morning, man, on the Zoom call. It's just me and him, putting the work in. And they trading their real money now. And I think, I'm not mistaken, I think Mike made about $100, $200 a couple of days ago or whatever. But they putting that work in and they understanding and they starting to read this market. I'm telling you, give it a year or so, Chris, y'all going to be on. I'm going to ask y'all to hold. I'll say, let me hold something. I would say, let me hold something. But nah, good stuff, Chris. Y'all keep it up, man. Definitely keep it up. Jess says, what time frame should I use for swing trading and what delta? So for swing trading, I always tell you start with the higher time frames for swing trading. The next class is October 9th through October 13th. October 9th through October 13th. So with swing trading, you're looking at this. You want to start with a 3-year 1 week, then go down to the 1 year 1 day, then go down to the 180 4 hour. Okay, and you want to make your decision based off of the 1 day. Sometimes I make my decision based off of the 4 hour time frame as well, but I look more so at the 1 day time frame. Okay, more at the 1 day time frame. Yep, good stuff, Jess. Need help to get started. What do I need to do? I tell everybody take a course, take somebody's class first. Take somebody's course first. Do not think you can go to YouTube University and figure out how to trade stock options. I thought I could, and I lost $62,000 thinking thinking I could do that. Right? Definitely could not do it. How much is the class, and is there a link? Yes. So the class is, we got regular admission is $497, and VIP is $597. Here's the link: go.iwantknowledge.com. That's the link right there, Eduardo Jerome. You can take that. That's the link to sign up for the mastermind. And so it's $597 VIP, $497 regular admission. The difference between VIP and regular admission is this. VIP, so regular admission class is from 6 to 8. VIP is from 6 to 9. So that extra hour you get with me, we're doing strictly Q&A. So everything I just taught you, anything you have questions about, we're doing a whole Q&A for that extra hour at the end of the class. Okay, so VIP is from 6 to 9. Regular admission is from 6 to 8. Also in the VIP, we're giving away a laptop as well for the VIP members. And you also get into a private Discord chat as well. So during that week, you can ask as many questions you want to in a Discord chat as well. So that's the difference between regular admission and VIP. No problem. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm in the course in October. Is there a Thinkorswim tutorial available? Yes, Tomas, you will get that Thinkorswim tutorial on the first day of class. Can you look at a DMT example? Sure. Miss Sharon, on you. On you, Miss Sharon. Go ahead with your question.
All right, Chris.
How you
hear
doing?
Me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Good. Hi, everyone. Yeah, my question is, what's the approval process for TD Ameritrade in order to start trading?
It's not a major approval process. Sometimes they like to. Sometimes they will. It's Charles Schwab now, right? But sometimes they will reject you for your options because of your experience. But we also use Webull as well. Look what Dwayne just said in the exact. I can't say it, Dwayne. I'm glad Dwayne said it. So I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna tell you this, right? Sometimes they deny you because of your experience level with options. And then Dwayne just said something. He said what you said. Dwayne just said something. Read in the chat what Dwayne just said, and that's something you can look at too. Look at Dwayne's message. That's something you can look at too. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
I didn't see the message.
look down in the message box right now. You will see it.
Okay, let me just check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
it's funny because I've heard people doing that. But okay, so my question to piggyback off of that, do they actually go back and check?
No. So sometimes it'll get approved after you do change it. But if they don't, we just go through Webull with you and knock it out with Webull, and then in a couple months you can go back TD Ameritrade to get you get taken care of TD Ameritrade.
Hey,
So
hey Chris.
Yep. What's up, Eli?
How you doing, buddy? All right, I had this. I'm gonna interject because I had that same problem. I don't know if you remember.
Yep, I do.
Yeah. So, and I was gonna get together with you to go through the Webull.
I didn't see. Yeah, you never booked scheduled a meeting with me.
No, that's fine. That's why I want to explain because maybe I can help the Miss Sharon, is it?
Okay. Yep. Miss
Yes.
Sharon.
You can help her too because I was gonna do that. I was in the process of doing that with you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found a video on YouTube that walked you through it, and I had asked a question there, and they said, yeah, just go ahead and I was concerned about the same thing. He said just open up another one, open up another account, and just go through this video. Follow step by step, which is what I did, and I got approved right away.
No wonder I didn't sit here from you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, man, he didn't sit there meeting with me. So hopefully I don't think I jumped ship on him or nothing. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, but no, I just got it. So now I'm actually, I had a little lost time, so I'm actually going through all the tours again. Kind of refresh everything because I kind of was a little discouraged at that because it's not good to get approved. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
But to help you, Sharon,
it is discouraging because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to trade and to get that. Rejection. I'm like so frustrated. I don't know what to do.
Send us that video, Eli. Send us that video, Eli.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look for it now.
Okay.
Have you gotten rejected yet, or Sharon, or no?
Oh yeah, I got rejected. Well, the thing is, they this is what's so backwards to me. They approved me for something called covered calls, which I know nothing about.
Right.
And I think it's more. You spend more doing that. I can just when I can trade in with $100. But with this covered call thing, you have to spend like over $1,000 or $1,200 just to do that.
Really? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I got approved for that.
Now, isn't it more expensive to do that? I mean, isn't it?
Yeah, see, we don't even want to do that. That's not even our focus. So that's why we want to make sure you get approved for the options.
Yeah, I'm gonna I just found it. Give me 1 second, guys. I just found it. Miss Sharon, I just put it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, good stuff.
You follow that to a T, and anybody else who may have the same problem. This is what I was able to do.
Good stuff. I'm gonna take that too.
I follow this guy, and actually I asked him too. I said, hey, I did it, but I got rejected, and he just said, do it again and just open up a totally new account. He says it's not. It's because I was concerned about the same thing where they check. It's an automated thing or something like that.
Yep, so it's automated.
Check. So, yeah, hopefully that helps anybody.
Perfect.
And then there's
thank
another
you
guy.
so much.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, you're welcome. And I sent that link to the other gentleman in the class that was in the same shoes as I was.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Eli. Definitely.
Yeah, no problem.
Definitely appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Eli.
No problem. My pleasure. Hey, Chris, one quick question if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess like I'm going through the class again because of the recordings just to refresh them because now that I got this approved.
Yes, sir.
My question is, when you fund the account, you
Mhm.
fund it through TD Ameritrade, or is that how you do it?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Just fund it right through there?
Yep. So what you can do is when you go to the funding options, you have a couple options. The first option would be a direct deposit from your account into TD Ameritrade. It'll go through instantly, but it takes up to 5 days to clear. Okay. The next option is you can do a wire from your account, your bank, to TD's bank as well. That's another option.
Okay. So if I fund it to TD and then it'll reflect on Thinkorswim?
Yep. Thinkorswim, the top left corner, you will see that it says option buying power. So if it says 0 option buying power, but underneath it shows the money there, it's just waiting to clear.
Okay, so that's how you fund it. That's how you fund it. Okay.
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problem. Let me know if you need anything else, Eli.
I appreciate you, brother.
No problem. Somebody asked me to show a decision making time. So let me put up a decision making time right now for you. All right, so this is, let me go on the 1 year, 1 day time frame. All right, so right here, can you guys see my screen? No, you cannot. Zoom in. All right, so right here, this is a decision-making time. Okay, this is a decision-making time right here. Whenever we have the non-EMA, which is that green line, and the 21 EMA, which is the yellow line, right beside each other. Okay, so right here, let me meet everybody. So right here we have the green line is a non-EMA. Looks too much going on. 1 second. Okay, so why does it keep going away? 1 year, 1 day. Actually, I can use right now time frame then. So for example, right here, this current day, like right now, literally, current day, this decision making time on SPY on the 1 year, 1 day. The non-EMA and 21 EMA, that green line, that yellow line, they're right beside each other. Whenever they're right beside each other, parallel from each other, right beside each other, that's a decision-making time, meaning the decision has to be made. The stock is going to go up or the stock is going to go down. And we got to figure out what decision is going to be made, right? And we call it the dating stage as well. Let me show you another one. So if we go back down here to May, look right here, April 2023. Look, all of this right here, the non-EMA, 21 EMA, the green line and the yellow line are right beside each other. 1 second, my laptop about to die. All right. So the green line and the yellow line are right beside each other. So they're dating. And let me matter of fact, let me put it in a box. So the lady that I forgot who was it, but she asked about the box previously. If I'm looking at Apple right now, I can put Apple inside of a box on the 1 year, 1 day time frame. Right? This is how we know how I like to trade. I put everything inside of a box. So look right here. I just put Apple inside of a box, right? So say, for example, remember, I break the entire stock market down using R&B music and your personal relationships. So look right here. The relationship starts down here at the bottom. Next thing you know, the relationship is in a bad place. Next thing you know, somebody starts singing all these love songs to them. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Sweet lady, would you be mine? Tyrese, all that stuff, right? So the relationship starts to flourish. The relationship is flourishing, it's good. Now we get to this level in this relationship. And the person's like, listen, I want to move forward with you. I want to be with you. I like you. I love being around you. But the person who was previously hurt in their previous relationship, who has these orange lines right here, which are the walls, which is resistance right here and support, say, listen, I like you a lot, but I can't open myself up to you and be with you. So what happens? It rejects and push all the way back down here. It goes back down to support again. Once it comes to support, what happens again? Listen, our relationship is almost over. I do not want to lose you. I'm start singing all these love songs to you. I'm singing all these love songs to you. We come back up here to resistance once again. What happens at resistance? Will you be with me? Let's move forward in this relationship. No, I don't want to move forward. I'm scared of being hurt. I do not want to experience that same hurt ever again a day in life. And what happens? We reject and go right back down here to this 405 level again. Now, the past 2 times we hit 405, we went from 405 to 416. So what are you expecting this time to happen? The exact same thing. I will buy in right here, set a stop loss somewhere down here. And look right here. We have decision-making time as well. The green line and the yellow line are right beside each other. So now we have a decision-making time inside of a box. And what we call it is, we call it dating inside of a box. You're dating someone inside of a box. And when you're dating someone inside of a box, you can't move forward in the relationship if you're dating inside of a box, right? So in order for that relationship to flourish and grow and bloom and blossom, you have to get outside of the box. So that third time, look what happens. The third time it bounces off of this level again. Somebody starts singing these love songs. Don't leave me, girl. Jail avert. Hold on, baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. Know that I'm hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, baby, hold on to me. And look what happens. It starts to go up, starts to go up, starts to go up. Boom, it breaks through for a second. Then it falls back down here for a moment and bounces back up and goes crazy. Goes crazy. And it goes up, up, up. And look what it did from that. It was at 405. It bounced out 405. And let's see where it eventually went to. This is April. And let's see where it went to. It went all the way to 459. It went from 405 in April to 459 in July. And you could have got a lot of that money if you would have understood dating inside of a box. Understood decision-making time. Understood when it runs away, it comes back, runs away, come back, right? All those things could have made you a lot of money. That's why I tell everybody, trading stock options is about understanding the market, understanding the story the market is telling you, okay? Understand the story the market is telling you. Great question, though. Great question. Let's see. Is it safe to say that we have to open a charge swap account now since TD Ameritrade is moving, or is it automatically merged? No, if you already have an account, you're good. If you already have an account, you're good. Christopher Holmes say, for the amount of knowledge I got from the Mastermind and what I paid, Chris, I feel like I owe you some money. No, sir. Listen, I set the price so everybody can afford it and get that information, man. Listen, the Mastermind could definitely probably sell for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, man. But listen, $497, $597, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Can you look at Meta and tell me what you see for Monday coming? Because I feel like it's going to run up. Okay, I will. Got some puts for tomorrow. I'm thinking of rolling them if things don't look good. That was game. Amen to that. Good stuff. Okay, somebody said let's take a look at Meta. Let's take a look at Meta right quick. Meta. And we have to understand the state of the market. So tomorrow morning when we start our for Good Morning Stock Options, our daily show. Remember, everybody, I have a daily morning show every morning around 8:30 in the morning on YouTube. We're going to kind of break down the state of the market. So let's take a look right here and look at Meta. So look at Meta right now, everybody. Meta is at a decision-making time. On the 1 hour, 1 day, Meta is at a decision-making time. So if I'm a swing trader, if I'm somebody who has that 9 to 5, who just basically want to get in swing trades, I'm going to put Meta down in my book. And every single day I get home, I'm looking at Meta. Why is that, Chris? Because Meta's at a decision-making time, and I can put Meta inside of a box as well. Take a look at this box right here. for Meta. We started off down here. We moved up, came back right here, pushed back up again, came back down here to the bottom of this box again, pushed back up. So we got a small little box, and we actually got a couple. Oh, you can't see. Oh, y'all can't see my screen. Ah, y'all can't see my screen. Y'all looking at my gray head. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Make sure, and there we go. All right, here we go. Here go Meta. So Meta right here, decision-making time on Meta. This decision-making time on Meta. Decision-making time means majority of the time on a 1 year, 1 day, when we get to a decision-making time, that means that, listen, it's time for something to happen. That means the stock price, the current stock price is at a good buying price for calls or puts. So you're not going to be buying in at a high spot. You see what I'm saying? So it's at a good spot there. That's good, right? So it's like balance almost. So it's decision-making time right here, the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA, okay? Right there. We can, right here, I can come right here and draw a top of a box. Right here, I have a bottom of a box. Now, I also can draw a couple levels right around here as well, okay? So I can kind of make that box a little bit smaller, okay? So if you look right here, it's 2 boxes you can have. And I'm going to erase this right now. And then I'm going to erase these. Boom, boom, boom. Price level. Price level. Remove this as well. All right, check this out. So once again, if you, right, full-time employee or whatever, right, and you want to do some swing trades, you want to buy something out for 6 to 12 months or 24 months, I'll be focusing in on Meta right now. Because with Meta, we understand a few things. The first thing right now is inside of a box, at the bottom of a box, right? It started right here, came up to the top, couldn't break, fell down, came back to the top, couldn't break it again. Rejection, came back down to the bottom of the box, came back to the top of the box, rejected, fell down here, fell through, broke through here, but then it came back up here. And now for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, it's been sitting right here at the bottom of the box. Okay, at the bottom of the box. So we know if it bounces off of the bottom of this box is 291, it can go up to 320. That's what it's been doing. It's been bouncing from a 291 up to a 320. Okay, we know if it breaks this box right here, it can come down here to a 275 roughly. Okay, so if I'm playing Meta right now, I'm playing 2 plays. If it breaks this 291, we can see Meta fall down almost $20 to 274. But if it stays above and starts to push up, what we see a possible hitting a 320 again. Okay? If I get into a put, if it breaks this, I get into a put, taking it down to 274, I'm making sure I'm out around 277. Taking profits around 277 because I do not want to get stuck on this bounce off of this 275 level. You see the last time it bounced off of 275, it went up. Right here, it bounced off of 275, went up. If I'm playing to the upside and I'm trying to take it to this 320, I get to that 318 area. I'm getting out, taking my profits and looking to see what's going to happen. Okay? So right now, Meta can go either way. And it's going to be based off of truly that I believe that answer is going to come September 20th. Because September 20th is when Jerome Powell is going to speak. And he's going to give us some more indication on how they feel about inflation, what they're thinking about height raises and all that good stuff. Okay? So I think the market will probably still be stagnant, consolidate for this week, and next week we should have some answers covered next week when Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve have their FOMC meeting. Okay? So, also, do not force anything, everybody. Do not force a play. This is why. Do not force a trend trade. Do not force anything. And the reason why is this. Because we understand that the market may not go anywhere until next week. Right? The market may not go anywhere until next week. So if you understand that, you should be looking at your zones, your supply and demand zones, your support and resistance areas, and playing off of your zones. Main thing is, don't buy calls in the supply zone and don't buy puts in the demand zone. Okay? In the demand zone, you're looking to play calls with a tight stop loss. Supply zone, you're looking to play puts with a top stop loss to protect yourself. Okay? All right, let's see. I like how you look at I like how you look at what just happened there. What's going on behind me? Oh, a bug touched my touch screen behind me, changed everything. I like how you look at the futures for a forecast for the day. Yeah, definitely. It's real dope. Those futures tell you a beautiful story. A beautiful story. All right, everybody. Any other questions before we jump out of here? Any other questions before we jump out of here? Any other questions? Any other questions?
Hey, Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the name of the news that you have to pay for to get an update of what changes are taking place?
I use Benzinga Pro. Benzinga Pro. Yep, Benzinga Pro. That's what I use. It's pretty cool. You get some good news. A lot of nice news. So you can't wait for the mastermind. Yeah, listen, we going in this mastermind. It's gonna be crazy. And the thing about this mastermind, everybody, with the mastermind, we have a private investor. So everyone probably heard the story about me meeting the guy in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right? You guys probably heard that story, right? If you heard that story, put a 1 in the chat. If you already heard it, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, cool, good stuff. So crazy thing is this, right? So when I met the guy in Myrtle Beach, he told me the story about, he met his one of his partners was coming through Chicago on a train, and they had a stop in Chicago, so they all met up and had some drinks and had some food while the train was at this rest stop or whatever, right? So long story short, a few months ago, I'm on the phone. JT Automation called me. He like, hey Chris, the guy that showed you about the stock options, was his name such and such? I'm like, yeah, that was his name. I had never told JT his name, right? I don't tell anybody his name because he told me don't tell nobody my name because he had some things that was going on, right? So anyway, long story short, but so I'm like, yeah, that's his name. He's like, man, I'm finna put you on 3-way with the dude that showed him how to trade stock options. That met him at the in Chicago that day and told him to look into stock options. I said, that's crazy. So I got on the call with him, and long story short, we became good friends, and that's who James Speed is, everybody. So if you look at the flyer on my Instagram, you will see James Speed. He's a private investor. He's the guy. He's the guy that showed me. James Speed introduced that guy to stock options. Small world, right? So he introduced that guy to stock options, and so he's going to actually come into the mastermind, and he's going to talk to you guys about dividends, which is a game changer as well. In his life he has a lot of dividends, and basically what happens from the dividends is the dividends pay for his life, right? So he invests. You gotta have some good money for dividends, but you will get there, right? You invest in the dividends, and every quarter they pay him out a certain amount of money. So he go and buy multiple stocks with dividends, and he put enough money into the stock that the dividends cover all his monthly expenses as well. So he's a real beast in the market, right? So he's gonna come in, talk about options, talk about dividends, just talk about the market in general. I think he's a previous CFO for Dollar General. He's a CPA. He's a private investor. He's a previous CEO of some insurance company. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So he's gonna be there. He's gonna talk to everybody about that, give you guys some motivation, let you know that hey, it's life changing. He was telling me a story the other day about some of his friends, right? He's like, yeah, man, I got some friends, they're big time lawyers, and they probably making well over $200,000-$300,000 a year, right? From being a lawyer. I think one person like a doctor or a dentist or something. And he said they quit their job. I'm like, gracious, $300,000 a year, they quit their job. He's like, yeah, they quit their job. I said, why? He said they wanted to be free. He said they wanted to be free. He said, so they trade options every day. And keep in mind, these people got big money, right? So they trade options every day. And that's how they got their freedom. You see what I'm saying? So what I want you guys to understand is you're going through a process, right? You're going through a process. And in this process, you're going to have peaks and valleys and peaks and valleys. But the simple fact that you're going to have people talking to you and telling you these things. And these are people he was a CFO of, I think, Dollar General, then the CEO of an insurance company. He's on multiple boards right now, like on boards of directors right now, that companies that you guys know about. His partners, like you say, they were $300,000, $400,000 a year, and they say they wanted to be free. The amount of money you make does not make you free. The way you make your money makes you free. You see what I'm saying? So he say, man, they quit their jobs, man. They free. They free. James Speed, he gonna be speaking at UNC Chapel Hill, the Tar Heels, North Carolina Tar Heels. He's gonna be speaking at that school in a couple weeks. You see what I'm saying? So he's big time, right? So y'all get ready for that. If you're gonna be a part of that mastermind, definitely get ready for that, because he's definitely going to come through and give you a lot of information. Okay, so that's pretty dope. So yeah, man, get ready for that mastermind. It's coming up October 9th through October 13th. I don't think we have any other questions.
I got a question, bro.
Yep, go ahead.
Hey man, that sound good, bro. That's wild, bro. I seen when you said you went to Myrtle Beach and the guy was down there for several weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And everything, but wow, JT put you in contact with that guy.
With the guy that talked with the guy that
the guy that set up your screen.
Yep. Yeah, the guy that set my screen up, the person that introduced him to it, him and JT had a relationship and nobody even knew, right? But then JT called me, he was like, man, Chris, XYZ? I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Uh-huh.
Hey, let me tell you this right here. Man, we looking good right now. I know you don't watch football, but yeah, we looking good right now on this Cowboys.
Are we looking good right now?
Huh?
These Cowboys looking good right now?
Yeah. We looking good, beating Giants.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But one thing I wanted you to do, just explain that to me one more time. Like if I start out with a rack, if I start out with $1,000,
mm-hmm.
How do I know how much money I'm spending on the contract? You did it one time, but I kind of missed it because I had some company.
Yep. So right here.
Because I was telling them, I'm like, man, y'all need to get on this right here because this is, man, he the truth. And yeah, I done learned so much from you. Just wow, bro. I mean, I just can't explain it. And another thing, man. When you sent me the link, it was on a Zoom meeting. Am I gonna be able to access that, or can you like email it to me, or just text it to me, the link?
Yeah, just copy it. Like on the Zoom right now, just go to that. It's in the chat. Just copy the link right now. Just go in there and copy it, and then just paste it in right now. While you have it up. What in the world is going on behind me? Oh, bugs touching my touch screen, and it's messing up everything. Let me get back out of that. Yeah, so let me show you this right quick.
Yeah.
1 second. All right, so right here, if we go to all products, right? All products right here, we go to come right here, okay? So if we come down here and we buy in, say we can buy in this one right here. If I hit confirm and send, see this box right here that pulls up? It says that I'm spending $4,256, right?
Where the box at?
Oh, you guys can't see that box. Ah, right here. Okay, so right here I hit confirm send, and boom, this box right here pulls up, and it tells you exactly how much you're spending right here. So I'll be spending $4,256. Now, if I want to spend less than $1,000, I come here to my contracts. Instead of buying 10, buy 2, and now I'm spending $851.30. Okay. And then once you get into the trade, you will see basically once you get into the trade, you'll be able to see exactly how much you have in there as well by down at the bottom where it says when you actually in your trade, you'll be able to see that as well. Okay, but that's kind of how you do it when you trading. When you come in right here, you just click on whichever one you want to buy. For right here, I want to click on this one. I want to buy 10. I'm spending $676.
Okay. Well, shoot, I wouldn't buy a 5 with a 55-cent delta. But at the same time, yeah, man, don't give all the game up, bro. But at the same time, don't give all the game up, bro. But at the same time, man, I'm still kind of confused about the, you know what I'm saying, setting the stop losses and, you know what I'm saying, take profits type thing. Like you said, you got stopped out the other day.
Yep, I got stopped out the other day on the, I was mad at myself too. I'm like, oh, if I was
because it jumped.
Listen, like we was like, listen, it's demand zone right here. It's going to bounce out of this demand zone. So I got in, I probably got in like 10 minutes too early, man. I'm like, holy crap, Chris. Because I had everything perfectly set up. I had the level I wanted to get in perfectly set up. And everything was perfectly fine, right? And I'm like, man, I'm good. Then I said that I got a tad bit anxious because I saw it pushing up. I said, man, I'm about to go ahead and get in right now. So I closed my original place I wanted to get in at and bought in market, and then had my 15% stop loss set. And I said went right back down to the place I wanted to go to buy in at the first time, and then went crazy. I was like, man, I was hurt for like a good 5-10 minutes. I was mad. I was mad about 5-10.
You was watching it.
I had set my stop loss, 15% stop loss, and I had walked off. And started doing I went away for like almost 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, see what I see. Well, you didn't close it, but
yeah. I had my stop loss set, so I was already covered. So I walked away, and next time I come back, I see a big boy green candlestick, another big boy green candlestick. I say, shoot, I'm in the game. And I look back down, done. I got stopped out. And I was like, come on, got to be more careful. But it's all good though. It's all good. It's all happening. It happened. But go back into the Mastermind videos and look at the videos about the buying and selling, and you will see exactly how to do that stop loss, bro.
Okay. Yeah. I go back into them. I look at them, bro. I look at them all the time, man. But that was just some, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just been paper trading or whatever. And I think the last time I talked to you, I told you, hey man, I told you that my little paper trading account was like over $1 million.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
It was in parentheses, so I was in the red.
Oh man, that's too funny.
I had to look at up and daggone reset my jump.
Yeah, hit that reset button ASAP. And you can actually set it to, like, say if you only want to trade with $1,000, you can actually reset it for 1,000.
Yeah, so that's what I did. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to do nothing until tomorrow.
Yep. All right, good stuff.
So
good stuff.
You gonna be on in the morning, right?
Yeah, the morning, 8:30. I'll be on in the morning on YouTube.
All right, bro. Much love, bro. Man, I appreciate you, man. For real.
No problem. Appreciate you, bro. All right, last question from Miss Carolyn. What's the difference between market and limit? What's the difference between buying in on market and buying in on limit? Okay, so perfect example is this. This is what market means. If I go to a car dealership, and everybody, my background behind me, my kids like to draw on my screen back here, or color on my screen. So they color on my screen, and they was just coloring like a rainbow. So that's why my background looked like that. But so you go to a car dealership and you want to buy a car. And you walk into that car dealership and the person say, hey, listen, you say, hey, I want to buy this car right here. The person say it costs $21,000. You say, okay, cool, I'm going to buy it. If the person say it costs $22,000, they say, okay, yeah, I'm going to buy it. If it costs $23,000, the person say, okay, yeah, I'm going to buy it. No matter what the price is, that person's going to buy the car. That's going into there and buying the market. Whatever the market value is, you're going to buy it. A limit order is this. I walk to that same car dealership and say, listen, I want to buy this car for $20,999. And I'm not spending nothing else for it. The person say, well, it's $21,000. The person say, nope, I'm not buying it. Well, it's $21,001. Nope, not buying it. I'm not spending anything but $20,999 for this particular car. And that's what a limit in a market order is. A limit order is if you want to get into the stop price at the 400 level, once you get to the 400 level, it's going to buy in. Right? If you get to 401, it's not going to buy in. If you get to 400 and 01, it's still not going to buy in because you want to get in at direct at the 400 level, right? If you buy market, you say, okay, I'm just hit the buy market button and it's going to let you in 401, 492, 488, wherever the market value is at right now, it's gonna let you in it. Okay, so I got antsy and I got in that market. So I was in it. I had my level set at the right spot to get in. Got a little antsy, hit the market button, then it tucked me out, and then it went crazy after that. But hey, it happens, man. It happens. Okay, so everybody, if you are new, right? If you are new and you have not signed up for the mastermind, but you have said, okay, Chris, I definitely think I want to sign up for the mastermind. The link right here is to sign up. If you guys want to sign up for that mastermind, and in this mastermind, we are going to break down everything you need to know about trading stock options. You get to keep all of the class recordings. Where I just put in the chat just now. You get to keep all of the class recordings, so you'll have them unlimited for the rest of your life. Okay, for the rest of your life. All right. So everybody, I'm about to go here now. Come in here, put the kids to bed. And fall asleep eventually. Sometime about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, fall asleep. I'm about to take a look at this market later on as well. I may, if I do break down this market tonight, I may just, it'll probably be 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock if I do so. I may just jump on YouTube. So if you on my YouTube, just hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to do like a late night session and be breaking down this market. If I may just do it on YouTube live or something like that. So, all right, everybody, listen. Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow, roughly around 8:30 tomorrow morning for a good morning stock options, my daily show, everybody. Y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High.